Resisting Boredom, where we drink, ramble, discuss things, and never any quest of not being bored. I'm Brandon Kaiser.
Judge Justin.
Kid Coleman, cool.
Power Stance. There've been a ton of freaking trailers coming out over the last week or two, and we're going to discuss them. We're also going to try something a little new, since there are 7 of them to go over, and we don't want this video to be 2 hours long. We're going to pull out a timer. We got 3 minutes on there. So we're going to give each trailer 3 minutes. Could get heated, could get crazy. A couple things. Number 1, let's try not to talk over each other. I know we're on limited time now. Let's hear what someone has to say. Say what you want to say. Get it done. We'll say. Can rebut it or
what you want, but
tell disagree, whatever. Just try. Hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, this will be a terrible video. But you get to watch and see what happens. So,
hey, the timer's just here. We won't blame it for being a terrible video.
When this timer goes off,
press the snooze.
When this goes off, we're moving on to the next trailer. So, and hopefully it won't take me too long to reset it. But timer's ready. First trailer up for discussion is the first. I believe I put these in chronological order as when they were released, but I could be wrong.
Does it matter?
Not really. So,
put them in
first trailer. No. First trailer.
Still works.
No, not really. After the first one, it doesn't work.
No.
So first is Marvel's AntMan.
Really, Marvel's?
And we're off.
Isn't the Marvel's?
Yep, it's going, guys. 3 minutes. We're down. What did you guys think of the AntMan trailer?
Better than the first trailer.
Of what?
It is. It was a lot better. It's a lot better than the first AntMan trailer. Agreed?
Agreed. He was tiny.
Yeah. Cool actor.
What happened to Hank Pym? Are we just not?
He's
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
So
Kirk Douglas would be
so that is
half
Hank
awake.
Pym, right?
Yeah, they're doing Scott Lang.
I thought he's older, with Ultron being Tony Stark's thing, and then Ant-Man being the criminal Ant-Man. I just didn't really, I didn't really know where we were going with Hank Pym because it just seemed kind of like a thing of convenience just to exclude it.
Yeah, nobody's happy with it either.
He's Michael Douglas.
Okay, so from what I've heard is it's kind of like his company. He retires or whatever because he's old.
Pym particles.
And Corey Stoll's character takes over and kind of turns it to shit. He's the guy who plays Yellow Jacket. The guy from House of Cards and Non-Stop.
I love him.
And anyways, he...
Not physically.
Okay. Anyways.
From a distance.
Guys, we're down to a minute.
I get the feeling after you see this movie, I'm going to wonder what it would have been like if frickin'...
But he's breaking into his own company, is the gist.
What's his name?
Michael Douglas? Via Ant-Man?
He's having Scott Lang break into his own company to steal the suit he made because the Yellow Jacket guy took over. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
I wonder if, what's his face? The guy who did, the frickin' Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright. Yeah, I'm wondering if after I see this movie, I'm going to wonder what Edgar Wright would have done with it.
Well, you're going to partially see what Edgar Wright would have done with it because they are still using a decent amount of his script.
He's got a writing credit back.
He does have a writing credit.
To the internet this week.
I don't think he ever lost it. They've always said...
Well, they've put it... They were making a big deal that they were making it, that he's credited again. So.
But either way, I mean, this trailer had some funny moments, had some cool action stuff. I think the train thing is the funniest thing in the trailer, right? Why are you giving me weird looks?
I don't know.
I'm pretty much going to see it regardless, so I think they're better off just not showing me the trailer.
I will say that watching the second trailer, because I know when we did our summer movie, top 10 list and stuff like that, no, I know what's going on. I see it.
We'll hear it. I have to look weird.
I will tell you. That's what this was for.
Okay.
I just don't think, because originally we were thinking this was going to be maybe take off like Guardians of the Galaxy did. After seeing the second trailer, I think it's going to be a good movie. I don't think it's going to blow up to Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know if it'll be quite that high. I think it'll do well.
I think it'll do well.
I don't think it'll do that well.
No, I don't think it's doing Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's got Marvel in there.
Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. I'm hoping it's good. This looks a lot more promising, this new trailer.
Yeah, no, it looks good, but I don't think it's going to be...
If it's surprise, really good, that'd be awesome, but I'll see what happens.
Looking forward to finding out, I guess. Yeah. That means we got better seconds.
And that's it. The end.
Alright.
We had seconds, and we didn't need them. Next trailer.
Alright, next trailer is Terminator Genisys. This one we might need the full 3 minutes, definitely, for. Yeah, new trailer, kind of exposed quite a bit of the storyline of what we think exposes quite a bit of the storyline. I'm just going to say it because you probably watched the trailer if you're watching this. They're kind of showing that John Connor is like the bad guy.
A twist for the sake of a twist.
John Connor's a mix between humanoid and mechanical technology.
They've made him a cyborg.
Yes.
Yeah. But we don't know why.
Weird cyborg at that.
It just seems like it's a twist for the sake of a twist. Like, they're like, what do we do to mix everything else up? Terminator's a good guy. He went back in time. Who's going to be the bad guy? Fuck it, it's John Connor. Why is John Connor a bad guy? Because, it's cool.
Look, at this point, why the fuck even bother sending him back? You apparently just took their lead.
No, that's...
And turned him into a cyborg.
Everything is fucked up.
You won. You didn't need to go back in time. The whole reason was desperation. That's what
even before John Connor was revealed as the bad guy, the whole Genisys plot was everything's fucked up. Things are different. Everything's different. What's going on? Who knows? Queen of Dragons. She's got a fucking machine gun.
Mother of Dragons.
Whatever. Fuck it. We don't know what's going on. And then they're like, well, in the final reveal, it's John Connor's the bad guy. And
do we know that's the final reveal?
He seems to be...
That's my argument.
Hold on. There's a lot of scenes that we saw in the first trailer that are mirrored in this trailer, but now they're shown with him in it, which makes it kind of...
Technically, they've shown him in the past trailers as a cyborg, but they showed him with his skin, like, burned off. So we saw that
But it's also played by that guy who's always been, like, a bad guy and everything.
No, you're talking about the Asian guy, right?
No, I'm talking about the...
Jason Clarke.
Jason Clarke has been a bad guy in a lot of stuff. He has now played...
Not always, but... I mean, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, he wasn't the bad guy. Chicago Code, he wasn't the bad guy.
Honestly, as far as revealers are concerned of this...
revealers?
Revealers
Alright,
are concerned.
hurry up.
They should have just put fucking Matt Smith in the goddamn trailer.
Okay, that's the thing. They're not showing us Matt Smith, which leads me to believe there's a lot they're not showing us in general. So I think that they did this because they felt worried about their position in the summer, I think. I think they were worried that, hey, we don't seem interesting enough that people aren't talking about us. We're talking about Avengers, we're talking about, Jurassic World and stuff. They don't care. Mad Max. They're not caring about our stuff. So I think they kind of did. Well, let's show them a little something different. And unfortunately, I think it's backfiring on them. I think people
different
are mad
is not
about
always
it.
good.
But I'm also not convinced that this is like the full twist reveal thing.
I am.
There could be more to this.
Well,
we don't know. We haven't seen enough to know fully what's going on.
On the internet, there was a script leak of this movie, which did feature that and an even worse ending. And it's turned out to be so far true. It's the thing about leaks is maybe it's just like a joke, but this is...
I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it'll still work out. We'll see.
I'm worried.
All right. Next.
It's finished.
Next, Star Wars Force Awakens. The second teaser trailer came out. J.J. Abrams showed it off at Star Wars Celebration, and people cried.
I believe it, because I cried too. But
did you?
Sadness tears.
Oh. So you didn't like it?
It had a lot of old sound, and it's just old sound effects, Star Wars imagery. Here's an Millennium Falcon. Look at it, it's Han Solo. He's old now, but there he is.
I hate to agree with Josh on this because I am a Star Wars fan since I was a kid.
Well, yeah, no,
but that's pretty much the same thing I got.
Let's throw it out here right now. Right here, right now. All cameras.
Jesus Jones.
Jesus Jones. I have never been a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Nearly as much as you guys have.
I'm more of a Star Wars fan. You're more of a Star Trek fan.
I as well, more Star Wars.
And after watching this trailer, all I could hear was old sound effects. Han Solo, he's old now. There he is, but he's in the movie. And after that, I was like, I don't...
It almost feels like an apology.
I haven't really cared that much.
It feels like an apology for the prequels.
Just about as last.
I was skeptical on the first trailer, because there are a lot of things that worried me and stuff, but I'm going to be honest, I really, really loved this trailer. I just thought they did a much better job of taking me back to watching those classic movies. Now, yes, it's cheap because it does use a lot of the old actors and stuff to do that, but really the whole thing that they did that I guess really got me, as it always does, is that John Williams music, man. If you took out that music, I don't think the trailer would be that great. Because that music is what puts you...
I think you're putting too much stock in the sound.
I cannot even think of the music. I cannot even think of the music from the trailer.
It's the classic Star Wars music.
I can't... Well, I know what the classic Star Wars music is, but that's the same music they've been playing for the past 6 movies.
But I didn't feel it in the last trailer because they played like a little different, moodier thing, and this was the regular Star Wars.
I hate to break this to you, but only you and a small handful of people.
And there's a lot of cool stuff. Those shots of like the downed Star Destroyer and shit, and the...
that was Star Wars stuff?
And it's... I can't remember what it was, but there's like aspects...
Why is that shit stripped by now? Sorry.
We'll get into this later. Of another movie that we'll probably talk about here. There are aspects of it that seem cool, but the overall feel of it, to me, just isn't... It's not there for me.
I disagree. I fully.
Why would they leave a Star Destroyer just sitting there? Who, like,
because
is
it crashed
salvaging the shit out of that damn thing?
How do you know it
It
isn't?
had so much advanced Star, like,
How do you know it
Imperial
hasn't
technology?
been salvaged?
Because it's still got, like, fucking deflector plating and shit like that.
Daisy Ridley supposedly plays a scavenger. Why do you think she's out there?
How the fuck long
She's
have they been,
scavenging
like,
for
breaking
shit.
that goddamn thing down? Break it down already.
I don't
Get
know.
some Jawas on that shit.
I'm very
Who cares?
interested.
Don't act like you're not going to watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to, but I don't get the whole crying watching this thing.
I didn't cry, but I did really enjoy it.
I'm saying some people
I was
have.
also at work. When
Look,
I watched
as a Star Wars fan, this does not excite me. I'm still waiting to see.
Brienne of Tarth Chrome Trooper? Alright, Star Wars is done. Next, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. First teaser trailer. It got leaked and then it was out fully. So, discuss.
Bad.
Terrible.
I liked it.
Of course.
You know what you're going to find? I liked all these trailers. I'm going to be honest. I love trailers, first of all. Second of all, I found things in all these that I was interested in, looking forward to seeing how they turn out.
Going back to the Star Wars trailer, but only slightly.
If you're bringing it into Batman,
I'm just saying that this is the other trailer I saw. So there were aspects that I watched that I was like, I like where they're going. I like this concept. It's kind of cool. But at the end, it just kind of fell apart. And that really happened with Robot Batman going, "Tell me, do you bleed? You will." That's...
I didn't have a problem with it.
It's so bad.
I thought it was fine. It was
Cheesy as shit. How do you not hear that and go, that's kind of cheesy?
Because I didn't.
Well, it is. Hate to tell you.
It's not like the greatest line I've ever heard, but I didn't think like,
It's
oh
not
man.
something you throw in the trailer.
I
and
didn't
go,
think it was-
This is gonna rein them in. Yeah.
I don't know.
People
I think
are
it
already
might.
upset about, like, you have
I think it
Batfleck,
might.
you got, like, there's enough things going negatively against this movie.
People
to
are already
begin
upset
with.
about, yeah.
You know, with Batfleck and stuff like that. Do you really lead with, do you bleed? You will.
Is that
That's
how
like Mortal
is that
Kombat
how you-
Annihilation
Is that
right
how you
there.
want
Okay.
guys to be interested in Ben Affleck? Is, like, have a crappy line? Like, you couldn't just show Ben Affleck doing something, because that's a major low point for a lot of people, is Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Just show him doing some amazing shit or something like that to really draw them in.
First of all,
But no,
this is a
that-
teaser. Let me first
Well,
say
hold on,
that.
I
It's
did
a
enjoy
teaser.
it. Like the like false gods and stuff
That's
like
not
that.
triple- it's
Like
not
I said, there's a lot of stuff thematically
yeah, I
going
like
on
that stuff.
that I feel like maybe this is going to be really good. But I also know that they're adding like all these heroes, all this shit, and I don't know how they're going to crack.
But they didn't show any of that.
Look.
They didn't, and that's another.
There's a
worry.
teaser. It's not doing the right thing to my nipples. Just saying.
Okay.
That's what worries me is I know what they're.
I
trying
think
to
they're.
add.
I think they're cameos. Those other characters.
And I hope
I
they are.
don't think they're major.
But I mean, it's
points
also
in the
like
movie.
it's Zack Snyder, and what has he really brought to the table?
I think here's the reason why I like
Visually,
this
he's
trailer.
always been really good, but
Yeah.
story-wise,
Yeah,
Can-
yeah.
Okay,
Sucker punch.
this is why I found this trailer to be good. Is that I kind of stepped outside myself and didn't think of it as a comic purist, even though I was actually happy to see the Dark Knight Returns metal suit thing, just because it was something different that we haven't seen before. Which is what I'm going to say about a lot of this. This looks like they're taking chances. They're doing outside of the box crazy stuff, and I'm interested to see if it works. If it might not, I don't know. But DC is doing weird stuff, and they're trying to differentiate themselves from Marvel, which I think is smart, because, I mean, otherwise it's comparing them, and people are going to get even more
Well,
butthurt.
they're drawing me in better than a Step Up movie.
Alright. Fantastic Four.
fantastic.
Second trailer.
Fantastic Four.
Second trailer for Fantastic Four came out, and showed us a little more.
Yeah, I was really shocked to find out that the white girl was the adopted one.
I want to make sure it's going.
I
I wasn't.
am actually interested. I don't think they actually showed Reed Richards to be as much of a dick as I know
Reed
Reed
Richards
Richards to
is
be.
big though.
But I'm still interested.
I'm interested about soft-spoken Miles Teller, Reed Richards. Like, Miles Teller usually is kind of a cocky, not modest character in most of the things. And this, he's very soft-spoken and is kind of saying stuff. I mean, yeah, he has a couple lines that are kind of like, I don't know, ballsy or whatever, but I'm interested to see that. I mean, I like this cast overall, and I have since the beginning. But I like the dude who plays the Storm Father or whatever. He's in all sorts of shit. He pops up all the time.
I've seen him.
I thought that was cool.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
But I
he's the
think
father.
during the trailer,
Which is why I was like, oh my god, Sue is the the adopted one, and I'm like, but I really like that guy.
Yeah.
As the dad. But what I'm getting out of this, more or less, is, I mean, it's not a secret that Fantastic Four has never been like the big popular series, and they've kind of struggled.
Their movies
with their movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it's kind of weird, like this. When I'm watching this trailer, all I can think of is it's another Fantastic Four movie. Is this going to be the one that breaks that sort of like they've never been that interesting?
No.
Yeah.
Is this going to break it? And I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be
Break that cycle.
It looks kind of cool,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to be the next Fantastic Four movie.
I'm kind of hopeful.
Did we really need a reboot? I don't think we did.
I disagree because I'm kind of hopeful because I like the look of this movie.
Yeah, we need.
I like
compared to the last one. Yeah.
No, it looks cool.
I like the more realistic, grittier thing to do with Fantastic Four. I know people are complaining about that, but I find it interesting and makes it seem really cool. I think, damn it, what the hell was I just going to say? Kit, what were you going to say?
Boy,
I'll come back to it if I have time.
I don't know what the fuck I was going to say.
Say it.
Just pretty much.
Speak from your heart. I know I would. Rip your heart out and speak.
I don't know. I think
I remember now.
this looks better than the other ones we have, and I think there's a chance to do something cool. I like that they're trying to do a sort of dark, more horror
I'm curious.
aspect. That's what Josh Trank said. He's trying to do more of a horror twist.
We did have non-comic book movies here besides Jurassic.
He compared it to being like a Cronenberg horror movie thing, like he's trying to do with this one. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. But I don't know. I think this was a much better trailer than the first one, and I thought the first one was pretty good. I thought this one was really good.
I'm curious what Doom's going to be like. Although
I'm worried.
I did think when the Father Storm was talking, I thought he was actually Doom.
I like Toby Kebbell, but all right. Jurassic World, penultimate trailer we're going to talk about. The third trailer for that one? Yeah.
I don't like it.
God damn it.
Don't like it.
I'm going to watch it, but I just hate the fact that this is a continuation of the Jurassic Park series. Like, seriously, after all the shit that's gone on in those islands, they still thought it was a good idea to make a fucking island with, like, dinosaurs attractions. Really? Are you fucking serious? No, this isn't.
No.
This is a continuation.
So I don't like it.
They still
Like
thought it was a good
now,
idea. Huh?
I like it even less now, because I thought it was a reboot.
I really liked
No,
it.
it's just a continuation. and the fact that, like, Chris Pratt trained the frickin', like, raptors at this...
No.
You know what? I kind of got over that right away, and at this point, I just want to see a fun dinosaur movie that can have hints. I love that B.D. Wong is in this trailer to show that like tie to the original and stuff.
No, it's like if Ripley trained the aliens. It's like if they trained Godzilla. That the major villain from the movie that really scared people is now tame, and that just to me is just.
But you're wrong.
No,
that's what they did.
No, I mean, Chris Pratt wasn't in any of the other Jurassic Park movies, whereas Ripley has always been part of the
Euphemism.
movies.
A character
it has nothing to do with whatever the hell Kid just tried to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your problem with it?
My problem is that the first movie was a really
amazing.
Yeah.
Like there was
seen that in the theater.
Science, tension, like survive. It was a survivor
adventure.
Samuel Jackson.
Suspense.
This trailer made it look like another fucking action movie, and that's what I don't want. I got
hints of the original in there that make me hopeful.
But I saw too much action in this movie that makes me seem like it's just another fucking dinosaurs break out. We gotta escape and fucking there's explosions. There's a helicopter crashing. Shit's exploding and all the time.
Genetic freak.
Yeah, they made they're like, oh, there's this super dinosaur coming for us, and I'm like, that's not what Jurassic Park was to me. Not Jurassic Park, the first movie. The first movie was like there was the Brontosaurus moment. You know, there was scary. It was like more tense, scary stuff like that, but not like explosions and.
It's like saying like the old movie was like a surprise. They cloned dinosaurs. Holy shit! But today it's like they cloned dinosaurs. Okay. But then they made
now they have guns on their nipples.
No, this is exactly what I was about to say. I do like that they're kind of looking into something a little different in terms of they're looking at modern culture. I think they said that some of what they looked at for figuring out what this movie was a comic strip image of a kid in front of Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit, and all he's doing is messing on his phone, not paying attention to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I still think that the
I think that's
dinosaur
interesting.
human hybrid is going to be his twist at the end.
Okay.
We'll see.
Last trailer, Tomorrowland. The third trailer, I think. This one showed us a lot more than the other two.
Yeah,
so.
Which is to say,
Still has my
Okay.
interest. I'm still kind of interested in seeing it. I would like to see a bit more of Tomorrowland, but I think that's the draw in. I mean, why show that when you get people?
They're still trying to
see
keep
it?
some stuff secret.
Yeah, why bother showing it? That's what I get with that. Yeah.
We haven't seen that much of Hugh Laurie either.
Yeah.
He's supposedly playing the villain, is what.
But don't get me wrong. I kind of would want to see more of that, but that's actually the thing that's going to get me to see the movie. So, yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I haven't really been interested in this movie. To be
I love
honest.
this trailer.
This trailer to me just said like more like, look, it's a Disney live action movie. I bet it's going
I
to
thought.
flop.
Okay, they showed us most of the one scene of the people attacking George Clooney's house or whatever. I just thought so many things in there were creative and cool and interesting and exciting and fun and I don't know.
Say more adjectives about that.
It's
Can
for
you?
Disney to video.
Awesome, clever.
Shut up. Here's one adjective I left out. Nick Cage should have been George Clooney.
Well,
It's there to give Disney new ideas on how to make rides for their Tomorrowland in frickin' the Disney parks, I think. Like, here's a new idea for a ride that we can make it and put in the movie. People want to ride it because they saw it in the movie.
I don't think that's the case. This already is a part of the
People
park.
do that all the fucking time. No, they make a new ride.
I'm just excited because I really like Brad Bird. I mean, has he ever made a bad movie? I don't think so.
That's cheating. None of us know who Brad Bird is.
Iron Giant, The Incredibles, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
For all we know.
Oh,
okay.
Those are all awesome movies.
I was about to say, for all you know, you're just naming the good
But
movies.
let's be
Okay,
fair.
right.
Mission
Ghost
Impossible-
Protocol is awesome.
No, it's not.
I haven't seen it. Okay, I'd say it. Okay. With
Have you
Josh.
seen it?
Yeah,
Ghost Protocol was great.
it's not the best.
It might not be quite as good as 3, but it's
Two
close.
is like throw it out as he's never made a bad movie. He made Ghost Protocol.
The first one was
I guess
the best
that's your
movie.
opinion.
After that, I don't think there's any reason for it.
The third one's the best, and then
No, the first one's.
probably Ghost Protocol.
I
slightly
saw the
underneath
third
it.
one in the theater with you. The first one's the best, still. I feel.
What?
I guess I'm just too much of a bad
John
robot
Voight.
fan.
We
Jean
know that.
Reno, other John, had fucking what's his name?
You know what it
Gordon
didn't have?
Gordon Bombay was in it.
You know what it didn't have?
What,
Simon Pegg.
had Gordon Bombay. Who's Gordon Bombay? Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, got killed.
I don't know.
got killed by an elevator.
I'm super excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be
I know.
awesome.
And
and
Claire
a ton of fun.
Forani was in it too.
You have been very excited for this movie.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone else is.
it was on my most anticipated list.
I don't think anyone else
So
is.
I don't know. I'm super
Big
pumped.
guy, like fucking works at like Radio Shack.
I don't know.
Ving Rhames. There we go.
Why are we on this?
Iron
I
Giant.
just thought the trailer.
Wait, no, that
Iron-
was Diesel.
I thought the trailer was awesome.
What are you
It
talking
made
about
me
now?
want to see the movie
Oh,
more.
we're talking about Tomorrowland. Okay.
Well, I guess that's it for our excited trailers.
I don't know what it's
8:25.
doing. I don't know.
8:25.
I think that's supposed to be the time. I don't know.
Not at
Anyways.
all.
I don't think it is.
So that's it. Those were the 7 trailers that we just discussed. Real quick before we wrap this up, any one thing someone forgot or wanted to mention or say about what we just discussed? Can I ask what was your favorite trailer of all these? I don't even have a quick answer for that. Probably
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Still good.
Probably Star Wars is my favorite of all these, just because I don't know. I'm a sucker for
Wow,
that.
I guess it's Ant-Man only because I didn't like anything else. That's sad.
All right, Kit.
I feel like I should like more of these movies, but
Fantastic Four, I'm going with, I
That's
guess.
a good choice. Good trailer.
I'm not gonna say Ant-Man's not a good choice.
I think it is too. I don't think Ant-Man was in my top like 3 of these, but anyways.
Yeah, I guess it's Ant-Man.
All right, so
Who knew?
I guess here's what we learned. I love trailers, and I'm looking forward to just about every movie that comes out this summer. And you guys are very skeptical on all of these, except for Ant-Man. I guess you guys are kind of more sold on, right?
Oh!
I'm gonna wrap this up now before we completely lose all the audience, which guess what, we probably already did. So,
You got 20 minutes.
so
Or
be
not.
sure to like, subscribe, comment below, tell us what your favorite trailer is that was on here, or tell us whatever. Maybe you saw an awesome other trailer, Black Mass or something.
Maybe
I
you're
don't
sick
know.
of Jada Pinkett Smith. Smurf.
You may you're tired of Jada Pinkett Smith.
Someone's had quite a bit of drink, I guess.
She's gonna be gone, so who cares?
I don't know what that had to do with any of this,
No, just
but It is. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Like,
Whatever.
subscribe, post.
Find your ways of resisting boredom.
All of that in America.
Because then when there was a song that was like,
I love radio.
this sounds like Godsmack trying to redo Voodoo again. And then all of a sudden the announcer's like, that was Voodoo 2 by Godsmack. And I seriously started laughing. I'm serious. This is a real thing.
Damn it, Godsmack. You had your chance. Go away. Put him away. I don't want to see him anymore.
away.
Did you spit out any whiskey doing that?
No.
He had helped them with
I'm
the...
not the one that's so far away. I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came.
Twice.
Voodoo too, voodoo too,
I'm glad I didn't drink anything.
voodoo too, voodoo too.